Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you with a video. Now, I hope you all had a very good weekend, and the reason why I'm wearing green is because I don't know if yesterday's St. Patrick's Day or today is St. Patrick's Day. Y'all just let me know because they switched these days up like they switched up people's deaths and telling us that people only have 6 months to live. And when I first heard this, it broke my heart. Yes, it broke my heart from the very start. Now I'm not going to get to preaching, and I'm not going to be long, but I'm going to be strong. So as I scroll through the wonderful world of YouTube, and you know how that is, I come across certain videos, and I see what appears to be no offense. And I'm not trying to be funny, because even though when I say that, it always come out funny. I thought I seen a crackhead. I thought I seen Tyrone Biggums. I thought I seen Pookie. You remember Chris Rock off of New Jack City? I ain't know who the hell this person was, but as I looked a little closer, as I got a little closer to the picture, somebody said this is Avant. I said, ain't no way in hell this is Avant. And they try to make it seem like this singer Avant. You all know the R&B singer Avant, who came out in the late 90s with Keke White. I think Magic Johnson signed him to his record label. I think he was one of the only ones signed to Magic Johnson record label, the famous basketball player. But anyway, him and Keke White, you all know about the songs. They done made very good music together, Separated, You and I. The list goes on and on. Very good singer, talented, multi-platinum artist. And big shout out to Avant. But there was a rumor going around basically saying that Avant has only 6 months to live. And I said, how in the hell did they give him this diagnosis? And the first thing you have to wonder when you come across these videos, where the hell you getting your information from? Where's your source? Who is the plug? Where's your connect? That's what I want to know. But as I looked a little deeper, a little again, because I had my glasses on, yes, and I was inspired. I couldn't wake up this morning to dig a little deeper, because that shovel I had yesterday, I had broke it. I had dug so damn deep. But anyway, now, the rumor started off of Facebook a few days ago, and you can go back and check the videos I did for Friday and Saturday. You can see that people was even in the video from the child from, I think that was the Milwaukee area, the northern region, the Lonnie Robinson. I'm going to do a video next on that, so stay tuned for that also next, where they found her dead on the side of the road. But people was leaving comments in there and asking me about Avant. I'm like, Avant? What is going on with Avant? That's just like somebody asking me about Johnny Gill or Ronnie, Bobby, and Ricky and Mike. Who knows? But anyway, now, they say, is it true, Trey, that Avant only had 6 months to live? And I'm like, where the hell y'all get this from? So they got it off of, guess what, out of all places, Facebook. Yes, Facebook. No different than YouTube. You have to double check your info, if you will. Now, they had a person that was supposed to be Avant's public relations representative, left a statement, and it was a very cryptic statement, which read, I would like to thank all my fans for their tremendous support. I have lived my life to the fullest, and I have given my life to God, and I do not fear what's in store for me. Do this sound like Avant? Do this sound like something he would say? Because remember also, you have to do some critical thinking. You just can't listen to what people say. You have to put 2 and 2 together, and hopefully you can wind up with 4. But if you don't, and you get 3 and 5 and 7 and 8, go back, do your multiplication again, your addition. I mean, not multiplication, your addition. And hopefully you will come up with that right number 4. But anyway, so I'm like, why would he say this? And why would he book? Because you can go on, they have a website called, let me see, it's right here. It's called www.songkick.com. I will leave a link, in the comment section below so you all can go check it out. And it has artists, and it shows the upcoming concerts for Avant. Well, he has one on the 30th of March, the 10th of May, the 11th of May, and the 15th of November. And the 15th of November is quite a while from now, right? That's more than 6 months, because remember, he was given 6 months to live. So how can he have a show in Warren, Michigan, at the Celebrity Showroom on November the 15th, 2019, which is on a Friday, if he's supposed to be dead within 6 months? I'm sure nobody that's starting these shows, throwing these shows, is going to promote him. What would the promoter say if he was only given 6 months to live? I'm sure he would be honest to say, well, look, I'm not going to be able to be there because I'm not going to be there. So therefore, that shows you right there within itself is a lie. But let's continue on. And I don't know how this got put out there. I don't know who put it on Facebook, but we have to stop believing every damn thing we see. Learn to be a little patient, because when you rush to judgment, you end up looking like a fool, like some of these people right now with that egg across their face. This is what cloud chasing gets you. This is what being thirsty gets you, because you want to be the first ones to run with these videos. And we done seen from other bloggers and YouTubers what happened when you try to move too fast through life. Anyway, They says also, well, they said this is what his public relations representative said, allegedly. Says, my doctors have given me about 6 months to live, and during this time, I plan on making my transition as smooth as possible while spending time with family and friends. Don't that sound like a lie? Because then again, how can he say allegedly, even though it's his public relations representative saying this, how and why would he say that if he's already have shows booked for November and also in 2020? What dead man, supposed to be dead within 6 months or 5.5 months now, is going to still have shows left? And what person is going to sit up here and put this out here on the internet? Hell, did Charlie Murphy put it out there? No. And I don't know what the hell was wrong with Charlie Murphy. Seeing him one way this way, next minute I know he's very sick, just like Freddie Jackson. I don't know what the hell's going on with Freddie Jackson. Anyway, also says, I've made my time here on earth. This is the fake public relations representative. I made my time here on earth a good one, and I hope that my music continues to live on. One love. Don't that sound like some clickbait, thirst trap type stuff? You might say, well, Trey, then why is it saying that that's his public relations representative? Because it can all be a lie. But this comes from a credible news source, MTOnews.com, and I will leave that link so you all go check it out. And the story goes right here. A very disturbing rumor has been making its way across the internet surrounding the popular 1990s R&B singer Avant. They should have said the late 90s, like he came out in 91 or something. The rumor popped off yesterday when a news article began circulating on Facebook. A news article now. The article reported in part that R&B singer Avant is near death. And people took that shit and ran with it. Like, oh, we got some juicy details right here. We got some sweet tea, if you know what I mean. Now, here's some of what it said. And then I just read to you all what it said. But you also had people reaching out to Avant, asking him. And he's never said anything about it. But he has what we call lupus. And for those who don't know what lupus is, it does affect your weight. And shame on people for shaming Avant, talking about when he was overweight. And yes, he was on a chubby, bare side of the game. Remember, he's only 5'7". So he can't pack on that much weight. It's not like he's over 6 foot. So you have people like Kaya with her old funky ass making fun of him and stuff. Yeah, the singer Kaya, my neck, my back, look, that nasty stuff. And if you down there looking cracked, something wrong with you. But anyway, she making fun of the man and stuff way back last month, talking about his weight loss and stuff. I'm like, how can you make fun of a guy who has a terminal illness? These are the people we should have been putting on blast instead of trying to sit up here and put this man in the grave faster than what he already going. Hell, we all gonna die one day. That's just like if it was you. And a rumor got out there about you, like you got that gangster, you got that shit. Even though they ain't saying that about him. That's that AIDS, that package, that UPS that they had to drop off with a hazmat suit on. If somebody said you had that package and it wasn't true, and just say you had a common cold, they said you had 30 days to live, wouldn't you be upset? I'll be upset like a mother effer. But anyway, this is all good publicity for Avant. You know, there's no such thing as they say as bad publicity. So if y'all want to believe it, you know, and he's getting more attention now, cool with it. I'll address it later on. And sure as shit stink, because it does. And if it don't, you may be dead. You need to go check yourself. He will address this later on. Mark my word. Just like I told you all about the football player, Aaron Hernandez, how they were going to say that man was gay, and come to find out later on after he killed the guy, they said that it was his gay lover. I know what I'll be talking about. Anyway, what is lupus? See, some people never explain to the people what is lupus. Lupus is a systemic autoimmune disease that occurs when your body's immune system attacks your own tissues and organs. Inflammation caused by lupus can affect many different body systems, including your joints, skin, kidneys, blood cells, brain, heart, and lungs. Lupus can be difficult to diagnose because its signs and symptoms often mimic those of other ailments. So that's why people try to say, and I'm going to be real because we family, right? We keep it real. That's why they're trying to say he got that shit. That they're trying to say he got AIDS, in other words. So it mimics those of other ailments. It may look like you have this disease, but you may not necessarily have that disease. Just like it may look like you have a cold, but you may have the flu. And it look like you may have the flu, but you may have pneumonia. Do you get my point? Then it also says the most distinctive sign of lupus, a facial rash that resembles the wings of a butterfly unfolding across both cheeks. And you see people with them little rashes and stuff across them cheeks, they don't mean they have AIDS. They just have a terminal illness, which is lupus, something that should be taken very seriously. But you have people jumping on the bandwagon jumping out the window just for clicks and views. You know, and there's nothing wrong with trying to put your videos out there. There's nothing wrong with if you make a mistake. But if you make a mistake, go back and clean it up. It did not come from the horse's mouth himself, what we say in Texas. And that means from the purse, not Mr. Ed out there in the field, not a real horse. We talking about come from the person's mouth. So you have people on Twitter, and they said in the comments section where I put on a post yesterday, because I put on a post before I did the video this morning, even though I was going to do the video because they've been asking me to do it since Friday, but I felt it wasn't credible. So why do it? And just to have something to talk about. But I guess some people need some things to talk about, like it's nothing more to talk about. But it also says the news report is completely inaccurate. MTO News has learned. Remember this. The news report is completely inaccurate. It is a lie. Period. Point blank. We reached out to Avant's close family and friends. How much closer can you get than that? Some blogger or the people who are reaching out to the family. And they told us that Myron Aaron Avant, that's his real name, his government name, is as healthy as ever. Do that sound like somebody got 6 months to live? I'm telling you, boy, some people ain't shit no more these days. They trying to put you in the grave before you even get there. Hell, I know I'm going to die one day, but don't put me in there tonight. In fact, he recently started a vegan diet, and it's made him stronger and leaner since people want to make fun of his weight. Kaya, old face ass. What makes the rumor so terrible is that Avant suffers from lupus, a chronic illness. In starting a death rumor about a person with a chronic illness, is a very low down thing to do. Just dirty dogs and stuff. They be like around, like pigs around a pile of shit. Soon as somebody's shit, they right there ready to sniff it up and stuff and spread it all across the internet. And for those who can't smell that shit, they think that shit is real. And it's not real. Now, if it was real, we'd have nothing to say. Because trust me, I would have did the video. But I felt it was wrong because you have people questioning him. And if somebody only got 6 months to live and they already made a public statement, and so let's think critical. Let's use our brain for once instead of letting other people do all the thinking and talking for us. If a person was bold enough and brave enough to sit up here and put it on the internet, they only had 6 months to live, and you a true fan and you contact them, don't you think they would tell you, yes, it's true. But if you have thousands and thousands of people reaching out to this person on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, and he's not saying a word and the family's denying it, what is that? Now, what can be a possibility is the fact that he don't want nobody to know. But still though, even if it was true and he don't want nobody to know, where in the hell do you get the 6 months from? That's all I want to know, because guess what? You cannot get 6 months if a few people didn't say it, and that's the man himself, Avant. That's his family and friends, those that know his business, those that he feel obligated and feel comfortable enough to share his medical business with them. Them the only people that can tell. And also, if he's married, I don't think he's married. So who else can really tell his business but those people? And if those people saying that it's a lie and Avant is basically keeping silent, what is it? So we have to remember that also, just because people put up stuff up here and that photo they have, that is an edited photo. That photo is Photoshop. No way you can have this man in concert. You know, you see it right there. No way you can have him in concert and all of a sudden he turn around to the screen, his cheeks sucked in and his skin look all dry and oily like a crackhead. That's what I thought it was when I first seen it. So they let you know that photo is Photoshop because you can only find it on certain web pages. So there you have the truth. And big shout out to Avant. May the Most High continue to bless him, and we all wish him a speedy recovery. But you have people like Kaya who have no space to talk about anybody and other people talking about this man, because it shows a picture of him on stage, then it shows a picture of him with this Photoshop image looking like a damn crackhead, like he only weighed 85 pounds, you know. But it says lupus affects what? It affects the joints. It affects your movement. That's why he had somebody helping him, not really helping him, but kind of like assisting him, guiding him off the stage at the end of that performance. You know, that's not AIDS. It's showing you what it is, but we'll believe any damn thing in this day and age. Do your own research. Stop letting people put a battery pack in your back and learn to do some critical thinking. If the man family ain't saying it, he's not saying it. And like I say, it's all publicity, because guess what? He's going to get paid off of this regardless. Not to throw anything out there, but we have to sit up here and have respect for people. And when you know somebody dealing with something serious, with a chronic illness, a terminal illness, something that can kill them, you know, we should respect that. We should at least give that person enough respect. But hell, in the industry of entertainment in 2019 is the year of clout chasing, no holds barred. I guess it's all fair, fun, and games. So don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. And definitely share this video with your family and friends who will believe any damn thing that they hear. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all pray for this man instead of making fun of this man. I'm out.